What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I will be giving you my honest review about the new APK that was released by the ROX developers. Let's get started. Please do note that this is based on my personal experience while playing ROX in an emulator, and I am just sharing what I have encountered. A few days ago, ROX released a new APK specifically for players that are playing the game in an emulator. Based on the official Facebook page, it is said that this new APK will make the game much more stable and smoother when playing in an emulator. But before we get to my review, let's give a quick step-by-step guide on how to get this new APK and how to install it in your emulator. First, go to the official Facebook page of ROX and look for the post which talks about the new APK. A link is included in the post containing the new APK. Copy the link and paste it in a browser in your emulator, and then it will automatically download the new APK. After the download, it will then ask you to update your game. Please do note that you do not need to uninstall the current version of your game. Once the APK has been installed, you can then proceed and play the game in your emulator. It's as easy as that. Now, you may be asking me why I posted this video a few days after the APK was released. The reason for this is I want to try this new APK first for a few days before I give my final review. But before I give my honest review, let's talk about the problems that I encountered while playing ROX in an emulator before this APK was released. Number 1 is game stuttering. This problem usually occurs when my character is in a crowded area or when there are a lot of effects happening in my screen. Examples are in KVM, boss hunts, and GVG. This is very frustrating in PvP because you cannot avoid skills from the opposing teams and you are unable to aim your skills properly. Number 2 are the unresponsive icons or buttons. This problem occurs whenever I am playing ROX in an emulator. Usually, I need to click my mouse multiple times before an icon or a button will respond. Even the skill buttons have delays when trying to trigger a skill. Number 3 are game delays. This problem occurs similar to the first one when my character is in a crowded area. The best example that I can give you is when my character is already being attacked by a monster or a player and they are not yet visible in my screen. And the last one, number 4, is the game freeze. Now this problem is the most frustrating one because this usually happens on random moments. For example, when my character goes through a portal and then I get stuck in the loading screen. Another example is when I am in KVM and there are multiple skill effects on the screen, the whole game will freeze and I need to restart the whole app in order to get back to the game. So those are the most common problems that I encounter whenever I am playing in an emulator. Some of you might also say that the cause of these problems might be my computer. However, please do note that my computer specifications are built for FPS or first-person shooter games like PUBG, Warzone, and Apex Legends. That is why I highly doubt that the cause of these problems are the computer itself. Now, after downloading and installing the new APK, here are the things that I noticed. Number 1, the game stuttering has been reduced even if my character is in crowded areas. Number 2, the in-game buttons and icons are now more responsive and windows that pop out when clicking the buttons are much more smoother than before. Number 3, the game delays have been reduced as well. However, there are still times when some characters or monsters can hit my character even though they are not yet visible in my screen. And the last one, number 4, unfortunately, the game freeze is still happening, however it has been reduced as compared to when I was not using the APK. So I guess the new APK was still an improvement to my gaming experience. Now, to give my final verdict on the new APK, for me personally, the new APK was able to improve my game experience when using an emulator. It may not be as perfect as I may have wanted it to be, but it is still an improvement. I am still hoping though that they will still release an official PC client for ROX, since the game is more inclined in allowing the players to grind for longer hours as compared to other Ragnarok games which has a capped battle time. How about you? What is your experience with the new APK? You can write it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more ROX content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. GG!
You're a superhero.